Good morning, students. Today's lecture focuses on George Herbert Mead, a foundational thinker in social psychology and micro-sociology, best known as the founder of symbolic interactionism. Unlike classical sociologists who emphasized social structures and institutions, Mead was concerned with a fundamental sociological question. How does society enter the individual, and how does the individual become a social self? To answer this, Mead developed a theory explaining the emergence of mind, self, and society through social interaction. Intellectual background of Mead. Mead was associated with the Chicago School. Influenced by pragmatism. Trained in philosophy and psychology. He did not write any book himself. His ideas were compiled posthumously by students in the book Mind, Self, and Society. Central argument of Mead. Mead's most important claim is: mind and self are not biological or innate. They are social products. This means a child is born with a body, not a self. The self emerges only through interaction with others. Society exists inside the individual in the form of meanings, norms, and expectations. Symbolic Interactionism. Mead is the founder of Symbolic Interactionism, which rests on three core assumptions. 1. Humans interact using symbols. 2. Meanings arise from social interaction. 3. Individuals interpret and modify meanings. The most important symbol is language, because it allows individuals to communicate, think, reflect, take the role of others. Concept of mind. According to Mead, mind does not exist at birth. It develops through social communication. Mind is the ability to think internally, hold conversations with oneself, anticipate responses of others. Mind is internalized social interaction. Without society, there can be no mind. Concept of self. The self is Mead's most significant contribution. He defines the self as the ability of an individual to see oneself as an object. This reflexive capacity develops only through interaction. Two components of the self, I and me. Mead divides the self into two interrelated parts. 1. I. Spontaneous. Creative. Unpredictable. Source of individuality. 2. Me. Organized set of social attitudes. Represents internalized norms. Controlled and disciplined. Example: a student feels like talking loudly in class. Desire I. Classroom discipline me. Self equals I plus me. Stages of self-development. Mead explains that the self develops through three stages. 1. Preparatory stage. Occurs in early childhood. Child imitates actions of others. No understanding of meaning. No real self. Example: a child copying parents' gestures. 2. Play stage. Child begins role-taking. Learns roles of significant others. One role at a time. Self is partial and fragmented. Example: playing teacher. Playing doctor. Playing parent. This stage introduces significant others. Significant others. Meaning. Significant others are specific individuals. Emotionally close. Socially important in early life. Whose opinions matter deeply. Examples: parents. Teachers. Friends. Elders. Caregivers. Role of significant others in self-formation. They are the first source of social control. They shape the early me. They teach what is acceptable, what is unacceptable, what behavior is rewarded or punished. Example: a child behaves politely because parents expect it, not because of society as a whole. Thus, the early self is shaped through interaction with significant others. 3. Game stage. Child learns to take multiple roles simultaneously. understands rules, coordination, and organized behavior. Self becomes complete. Example: playing a team game like cricket. Understanding own role plus roles of others. This stage introduces the generalized other. Generalized other. Meaning: the generalized other refers to the collective expectations of society, general rules, norms, values, and moral standards. Society as a whole internalized by the individual. It represents the voice of society inside the self. Transition from significant others to generalized other. Mead explains social development as a progressive expansion. Significant others, generalized other. Early life, guided by parents and close individuals. Later life, guided by societal norms even in absence of others. Difference between significant others and generalized other. Significant others, generalized other. Specific person, society as a whole. Emotional and personal, abstract and impersonal. Early socialization, mature socialization. Partial norms, universal norms. Example: child obeys mother, significant other. Adult follows traffic rules even when alone, generalized other. Importance of both concepts. Significant others initiate self-development. Generalized other complete self-development. Without significant others, no learning. Without generalized other, no social order. Hence, self is first shaped by people and finally regulated by society. Individual and society relationship. For Mead, society shapes the self. Self also contributes to society. This relationship is dialectical, not deterministic. Contributions of Mead. 1. Founder of Symbolic Interactionism. 2. Social explanation of mind and self. 3. Bridge between psychology and sociology. 4. Influence later thinkers like Herbert Blumer and Erving Goffman. Criticism of Mead. 1. Overemphasis on micro-level interaction. 2. A neglect of power, class, and conflict. 3. Idealistic view of social harmony. 4. Less focus on emotions and unconscious processes. Contemporary relevance. Mead's theory helps us understand identity formation, socialization, classroom behavior, online and social media interaction, everyday face-to-face life. Conclusion. To conclude, we are not born with a self, we become a self through interaction. Through significant others, we learn social behavior. Through the generalized other, we become moral and responsible members of society. This is the enduring contribution of George Herbert Mead. If you found this lecture helpful, do like, subscribe and share this video. Thank you.